Hey internet, it's your favorite it girl Candace, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my first fashion collection. So fabulous. Okay, so it's like week 6. Yeah, it's week 6 or like week 7 of my time at FIT, and in my visual design class, we started our first project, which was a swimsuit project. She basically just made us design swimsuits because one, it's like simple, there's not like a lot of design details, you don't have to know much about fabric or construction, and also she gets to see how we draw the figures well. So I just wanted to show you guys the collection that I planned and made for this project. Asked for it on my Instagram story. And the next vlog is probably going to be the Doja Cat iHeartRadio Festival vlog, because I have some good content for that. But I did want to give you guys at least like one more fashion related video. Like, I am going to keep making fashion videos. It's just I want to give you one more before I just throw out a whole concert vid. And I'm probably not going to, whatever's going to be copyrighted. So yeah, basically to explain project, we just had to design, like 10 plus swimsuits, but we had to narrow it down to like 5. I had a lot of swimsuit designs, so my teacher told me I could basically do as many as I want. I still ended up doing, I ended up doing 6. So I'm going to explain the whole process beginning to end, and you guys can follow along the journey with me. I'm sorry guys, I'm filming this at like 4 a.m. right now. Also, like, before I get like fully into the video, I just want to give you guys a life update because my life is pretty crazy. So like my time at FIT so far, it's been very overwhelming to say the least, but I feel like that's every college student. But like I'm very like closed-minded or whatever, so like I didn't realize that college was hard for everybody. I thought it was like only hard for people who picked like hard majors, like biology or something, like, you know what I mean, like something like that you would assume would be harder. But no, all college is hard, including art college. So I just want to give that as a warning to you guys because I was very naive about that, and I didn't even underestimate the amount of work I would get. My sister told me that it would be a lot of work, but like, girl, I'd be stressing. But like, it's like one of those situations like where you have to just get the work as soon as it's assigned, because otherwise you're never going to look at it again, because you're gonna have so much other work to worry about. So it's like, whatever, that's boring. I had like a little fake drama, not a fake drama, but I had like a fake drama, and like I had to redo my draping project, my first ever draping project. Y'all, I don't know how to sew. Your girl does not know how to sew. I suck at sewing. Like, if you guys saw the inner linings of the first fashion show I did, that shit was pinned together. Like, I cannot sew. I know draping is not sewing technically, but it's like actually learning the construction of the body and how to fit things. That's what I don't understand. I can sew, but I don't understand like bodies. It's like 3-dimensional. I could show you what I did. I'm redoing the bodice and skirt and stuff over, like, for reference. This is the whole bodice I did. She's all wrinkled and dirty because I just threw that shit in the bag. Like, they also grade on neatness, like they're very big on neatness. I didn't know that. So this is how I did it, and it was just bad and it didn't fit at all. This is the new and improved one I did. This is supposed to be a size 6. I don't know if I'm a size 6, but it seems to fit. The dirt would be here. This dirt would be here. It's just like a basic bodice. This is a wrinkle. This is not gonna be like this. So I have to redo that. But it's a quick thing. It really doesn't take that long. It's just because we were learning, and the class is only once a week, so that's why it took 3 weeks. But it doesn't actually take that amount of time to do it. Also, another project I'm working on is for my actual sewing class. We're making a skirt. I know it looks very boring, but I did not know how to do half of this stuff. So this is very exciting to me. As you can see, I have a actual whole pocket. Whoa, a pocket. Whoa, I have to iron this also. Whoa, two pockets, guys. And then on the back, this is only interesting to people who like fashion. On the back, I did a dart and I did a zipper. Zippers were never my strong suit ever, especially a invisible zipper. You can't see the zipper. Whoa. And then you actually unzip it. Whoa. So yeah, I'm progressing. Your girl is evolving. Your girl is learning. Skirt, bodices. And now for the drum roll reveal, my first collection. Okay, so I decided to just like go all out. Like, I'm, again, like as an artist, like I don't really express myself much like in talking wise, just in my art and like the way I dress. Like that's like, if you want to know my actual real me and my actual thoughts and feelings and personality, it's more so expressed in my art. Because I'm not introverted, but I just don't like talking. And I will, if you talk to me first, I will talk to you. But I'm not one of those people who's gonna come up to you. Like, I'm not going out of my way to talk to you. I know this sounds very mean, but I just like to keep it to myself. Whatever. So, yeah. So my first, oh my god. Demure and mindful. First collection, I titled it Ghetto Barbie. Now you're like, Candace, why the hell would you do that? So I picked out my professors. I built my professors and my schedule brick by brick, okay? So my professor, she very much wants us to have our own style, very much wants us to, she very much wants us to stay having our own creativity and like our own style with stuff. So she's very like, she embraces like any weird kooky ideas we have. So mine is called Ghetto Barbie. Cause immediately when she said swimsuit, I was thinking like Barbie with the swimsuit, her first like doll. That's like the first thing I thought of. I love like vintage and I love like specifically like the 50s. So that was like the first thing that came to mind. And then I was like, but let's make it like black. Like let's make it like a little hip hop. I hope you didn't hear it. It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. I'm just hungry probably. Whatever. So I was like, let's add a little hip hop into it. Like I've been looking at a lot of stuff with like video vixens and stuff and like hoochie type like style and stuff. So I was like, let's blend those things together. Like I know this doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense to me because I don't know, like that's just me. Like I'm a ghetto Barbie. Like I'm very much black. I'm very much Barbie. Like I'm very much demure and mindful. So this is the mood board I ended up coming up with. First, I just want to explain. So I'm making a big deal about showing this. It's just a mood board. But so our school, we get like a lot of access to like really cool websites, like specifically fashion forecasting websites. And we also have archives of like runway shows from like different years and different designers. So I was able to look through those and also look on like the forecasting website. And apparently Retro Rivera is going to be the new trending summer look for next year, well 2025. So it goes into my design also, so it would also be like on trend, ahead of the curve, you know. So some of these are images I gathered from Pinterest. Again, she's a really cool teacher. She allows us to use Pinterest. She's not like going crazy over that. Yeah, so this is my mood board. As you can see, I'm just learning Photoshop also in school. Like they're just teaching us that. So this is me really badly Photoshopping it. It's more of a collage and a mood board. I could make it, I can really finesse it and really edit it now to the way I know how to use Photoshop. But this is just for my art class. Like she do not care about our Photoshop skills. So as you see, the original idea here. This is from like the forecasting website. Like Marilyn Monroe, Barbie type, but like also like hoochie type vibes. Audrey Hepburn, video vixen. My stuff looks way more black and like my like more video vixen inspired in like my Google Drive that I put this in, but these are images I chose. Lil Kim, that her face is cut off, so whatever, fucking bad. With mood boards, you should try to not get too many fashion images. Like I only have like a few like really fashion images. And I do look at other images also. I don't just only look at the mood board to come up with my ideas, but this is the mood, this is the vibe, this is the feeling it's supposed to be evoking. And then after that, we had to pick out our swatches. And our school actually has a fabric lab where you have, it's like a whole bunch like of fabrics and you get to just like swatch them, whatever. And they also have like free fabric that's just like what's it called? It's like out of stock, whatever. It doesn't matter. So I should have explained that more. But we have like a place to go get swatches for fabric for projects and stuff, and also to get like a little samples of fabric and they're all like not out of, they're dead stock, like, which means they're not selling them anymore. They don't make that fabric anymore, but it's good still because it's like you can still get something similar, whatever. It's just for school purposes, educational purposes. So these are swatches I picked out. This red satiny thing, you can't really see how satiny it is, but it is. It's all spandex also because it's swimsuits. So this just stripe, pinstripe spandex, gold spandex. And then this is like, do it look like I Know Fabrics? A sheer fabric with polka dots. She told us to keep the patterns very simple because again, it's like our first time like really learning how to draw and stuff. So that's why I kept it very classic, very, again, like Americana 50s, like, again, like, but a gangsta bitch at the same time. So now onto the design. So look, y'all, this is my first time, like, I improved a lot on my fashion drawings because of my school. Like the first day was crazy, like they broke us in. So my style changed a lot. I'm still trying to find my style within this new way of drawing. But I'm very proud of this one on my right, but probably gonna be your left. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a zoom in to the designs. I don't know if this is a good angle. This is like, well, you can see the swimsuit. So these are like their faces. I don't know, I'm not good at faces. Just don't look at the faces. And then they're very tall. And again, everybody's so annoying because every time I try to show someone, they're like, why are they so tall? I'm like, girl, that's what she told us to draw. Like, they probably don't have to be this long, but they have to be very tall. That's why models have to be tall. It's just like the fashion figure, I don't know. And that's the thing with FIT, they're trying to be more progressive, but they just claim that this is like the real industry way to do it. So you have to draw them all skinny and tall. For now, she said we can obviously branch out after we learn the basics. So yeah, we'll see me drawing different body types soon, but for now, this is what you get. So the first swimsuit is that gold material. I made it look more shiny than it is, but it's just because I like how that looks. And it's just like it's just like a one piece high cut, like, and also low cut at the same time. And then the little like chains, straps and chain between her breasts. And then this one is like a wrap around thing with the red satiny type spandex with a gold buckle to like match the chain. And again, like high cut. Like, I don't know, I really like designing one piece swimsuits. Like, I'm not like a bikini girl. I don't know, it's like not as fun to design to me. I just love how her face and like her whole like skin rendering and body and how this swimsuit, I just love how I drew her. I like how I drew her, it's just I don't like how I did her eyes. Everything else is perfect though. So that's the first two designs. The next two, okay, so let's look at, okay. So this one, I fucked up on the lines and I tried to cover it. So don't look at that. And I also put too much hair in her face, and so her face looks very small, but I didn't mean to do that. And also I'm trying to do like diversity, kind of. I need more skin tones, so the only thing I can really do is do like their facial expressions, like their actual like facial features, and their hair to like be able to signify what race they are. Okay, and then I did her. Oh wait, guys, I'm supposed to be explaining swimsuits, not the models. So this is more like the Barbie swimsuit, but I didn't want to do like the diagonal lines because that'd be too obvious that's Barbie. I just did horizontal lines, and I did like this black banding around it. I could have drew this way better, but I rushed to do this one last minute because I was in class and I thought everything was due that day, so I rushed her. But I could redo this way better. And I made her like neckline too long. I made it too high. Whatever, fuck it. And I did this really sexy gold swimsuit. It's a cowl neck. I don't know if you can tell. And it has that gold bar, the gold chains between it, and then another like gold like hoop here that like, and these like cutouts on the side. And they're all supposed to be like high cut swimsuits. So that's those two. And again, I tried to make each page like, I tried to make it look different because I realized I shouldn't have done them both with gold swimsuits. So I had to like split them up a little bit. Because the composition also matters. And also all our figures are like, you can see they're like staring straight at you. There's no like turning to the side or any like little leans or anything. Again, we're just learning like the basics right now. I guess I could give y'all like a quick little lesson. So the key to drawing figures is obviously like the 10 heads. So I didn't understand what the fuck that meant, but basically you fold half the paper and then you draw 5 circles on each side of where that fold is, and those are the 10 heads. And then I forgot like the measurements of them, but like one line from like one half of one of those circles that you drew will be like that's where the ankles are, that's where the shoulders are, that's where the waist is, that's where the hip is, and you just use those to guide you. So that's how you draw the fashion figure. And the main thing she told us with like figures staring straight, one of the figures will be like, one side of them will be just straight. You see how this line is just straight, and like this whole part of their body, this whole other part of their body, I'm covering up the other part, this whole part of the body is straight standing, and then this side is not. So basically she was saying like a tip is like actually do the pose yourself, like actually do it, and you'll notice that this side crunches up, so there's less like to draw here, and then this side elongates. So when we draw, we have to make, this is the crunch side, this is the long side. And then also another thing is that the balance line, which is like your like crook of your neck, the foot should align with that line. Those are like all the proportion things that I didn't understand before, and I would just wing it. So it's very important. And also you should try to make your figures more fuller, because that was a critique she kept giving me, because you can see more of the details of the outfit more the like bigger they are. So that's something interesting to know. I'm also trying to I'm trying to show you guys not only my journey, but I'm also trying to educate you guys so you can learn from my mistakes when you start your journey or whatever. And then the last two, again, I really tried to make them look like actually like different races and stuff. So these are my favorite two. That's why they're on the last page and they're together. So her, again, I followed like the Barbie theme. I love this one so much. It's a 2-piece. I think it's literally the only 2-piece. It's literally the only 2-piece I have. And it has the gold chains and like this half up, half down thing, and like a little bikini. Like I would wear this. This is very me. I love it. Also, I don't draw shoes in them. I got away with it this time because this is swimsuits, but I'm gonna have to draw shoes next time. And then I did like the vertical stripes. I could have made the stripes thicker, but whatever. And I tried to give her this cute like little Pamela Anderson hairstyle, and I wanted to keep the Barbie theme, but I didn't want her to have blonde hair because that would make it too obvious. Then I really went like Harajuku. Like now I don't know how you don't get the theme of ghetto Barbie here. Like this is literally ghetto Barbie. So this is another swimsuit I did. A red swimsuit that's like a halter neck. And we also had to do beach cover-ups. But she was saying my designs were like so like stand outish that it's really hard for me to like, I shouldn't even really have cover-ups. Like, why would you want to cover this up? Like, it's not really any reason to. But I did design one cover-up, and that's with this sheer polka dot fabric. So something else I learned is that, so you see how I drew all these dots in? I didn't actually draw them in. We use something called texture templates, and it's basically like you just put something like underneath the paper and you like hold the pencil like sideways, and that like makes the texture. It's magical, trust me. So that's how I drew all the little dots without actually having to draw them. So I just did like these little cute like booty shorts. It's supposed to be way more low rise than that, but I didn't do it like that for some reason. And they have like a cute little belt buckle, and they're very cute and cutesy. And I use Copic markers, by the way. If you want to know what I use Copic and Prismacolors. And I use like the Blick marker paper. That's what I use. That's most of the supplies is recommended, but like I just like Copics, so I'm used to using Copics. But something I will complain about Copic, I should have just bought the skin color like pack that they have, but I didn't. So like I was using the sepia like color to do the skin because that's what I always use, but my figures were way smaller before, so that's probably why it worked. But it doesn't work with this. Like you see how it's like splotchy and like it doesn't look nice. I found this other color, I forgot the name of it, but I used for her, and this is me just using one layer of the color. But the more you layer it, it turns into a really, really nice brown that I can use for like regular black girls like me. Well, maybe she's a little darker than me. But look how cute she is. Like, also that's like cutouts. This is like, I'm sorry. My swimsuits are really, really cute. And I gave her an umbrella, even though I don't know how to draw umbrellas. I was just trying to get a vibe. Like, I was trying to go with the mood board. Like, that's what I was trying to do. So, that's my collection. Like, right? That's it. These are my girls. These two are the best, and I love them a little bit more. She's my favorite that I drew though, but like, that's my girls. Also, lastly, I should have showed this earlier when I was showing like the whole design process. I actually drew these like a little bit before I made the mood board, but when we first had to draw like the 10 plus designs, we just had to spit out ideas. Lots of paper. Also, I don't have the thing, but we use like a croquis that we trace over, so I'm not actually drawing all of these swimsuits myself. So these were the first couple that I did. It was very basic because I wasn't looking at a mood board, so these are my basic, just first starting rough sketch ideas. Also, she's very, very cute, but I didn't end up using her. And then this is when I made my mood board and I had more of a settled theme. And I really, really love these. And then obviously when I made it onto that. And also another thing she tells us to do is make a cheat sheet, which is basically like all the methods you use. All artists know what I'm talking about. But it's like the methods you use to color. So I was practicing different hair textures and hair colors because I don't really know how to color hair, so I tried to do like 4C hair, and then I tried to do like curly blonde hair, but it didn't really work, and I just did regular straight hair. And then this is like my whole process, like how I do straight hair. And then I tried to test out like different blending methods, like with the legs and stuff, and I tried out different like faces and then different blending. So yeah. And then this is what I was trying to tell you before. So we drew all the figures before. And you see how the red is like the primary color. This is the standing leg that's straight like I told you. And then the purple is like whatever pose you want to do. So that's basically how I just traced what I already drew. So those are like little tips. I don't know if anyone's like listening to my advice, but I just think it's interesting and it helps me learn by telling other people and explaining it to others. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys liked this video. It was a little different. Let me know in the comments if you want another video like this. I know I got like a lot of views on like my unpopular fashion opinions videos. I don't know if y'all want me to do another one, or if you want like more videos like this, or if you guys want more vlogs. Like, a lot of people have been like writing in my comments. I've noticed I'm getting a lot of attention on YouTube, and I just want to say thank you. I see you. I love you. Thank you for watching my videos, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, because this video is done and it is literally 5:01 in the morning, so I'm going to bed. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.